guys, so this video is going to be about my hair care routine, hence the title of the video. This video was kind of requested and I've had a few comments on my videos about my hair, asking if it's natural and stuff like that, so I thought I'd do this video. In this video I'm going to talk about what my natural hair is like, how I've conquered frizz and the order in which I wash my hair, including the products that I use. So my natural hair is basically this, but more curly, because last night I wore my hair in a plait after I'd washed it, which gave it more waves rather than curls. My natural hair is kind of more like corkscrew curls. I think this is kind of heading towards it, but not quite as curly as it usually is. My hair is really naturally frizzy. If I brushed it every day, my hair would literally be like a triangle. No exaggeration there whatsoever, it literally goes like a triangle, and there's no curl to it at all. It's just basically frizz, and it's horrible if I brush it. So the routine in which I do things throughout the week is I will wash my hair once or twice a week, depending on how much my hair needs washing, and then I will brush my hair before I wash it on the night that I wash it, and then after I've had a bath and washed my hair, I will get out of the bath and then brush my hair. That tends to make my hair less frizzy rather than doing it every single day. My natural hair is this colour, it's brunette, and I don't plan on dyeing it until I grow grey hairs. Hopefully I won't, because my grandma didn't ever have one grey hair, so hopefully I'll have brown hair forever. But if not, I'll dye it my natural colour when I get grey hairs, just basically because I think the hair that you're born with suits you the most, and I don't really see the point in dyeing your hair unless you're really unhappy with it, then fair enough, but I'm kind of happy with my hair colour, so I don't plan on dyeing it anytime soon. The texture of my hair, as I've said before, is frizzy, thick, kind of, I don't know, it's just frizzy and thick, and the style of my hair is obviously curly. The way I've conquered frizz has kind of developed throughout the years of my life, because when I was younger I really did struggle with my hair being frizzy, especially in years 8 and 9. I kind of got picked on for having big hair and curly hair, and I was made to feel a bit insecure about it, and I did end up feeling really insecure about my hair, and I was always straightening it, and that's the reason why now my hair's quite dry. I've realised that obviously brushing my hair makes it frizzier throughout the week, and also particular shampoos and conditioners tend to make my hair more frizzy. I don't really like using products on my hair. It feels a bit greasy and grotty really. I just prefer it to be completely natural. But if my hair is really frizzy, I'll use frizzy serum. I haven't got any to show you because I can't find it. It comes in a little bottle about that big. It's usually purple. So yeah, that is a good product to use if you have frizzy hair, and it does help quite a lot. I've also learned that after I've washed my hair, rather than blow drying it completely, I will usually kind of towel dry it a little bit, but gently. Otherwise, if you towel dry it dramatically on my hair, it goes frizzy. But I'll towel dry it a bit and then leave it natural, and that tends to do the trick, and it doesn't add much frizz, and my hair's definitely more curly than frizzy when I do that. But on the other hand, when I blow dry it and I'm in a rush, it tends to just go really big and just annoying, and it makes me really hot, and it just looks nasty. So I've learned actually to use a particular product that goes on a hairdryer. It's called a diffuser, and it looks like this, and what you do is you just attach it to your hairdryer nozzle and collect your hair in it like that, and while it's drying, just do that, hold it there for a few seconds, rub it against your head for a bit of volume, and that creates more curls rather than frizz, and they definitely work really well for people with thick hair. I know that for certain. And for people with thinner hair, I think it makes your hair more wavy and flicky out rather than just plain straight. This is something that I'm so happy that I figured out what it does and what it is, because it's so helped me with my frizz. So the order in which I wash my hair is this. I will run the bath, and while I'm running the bath I will brush my hair through, get rid of all the knots, start from the bottom and then work my way up my hair. Yeah, that's how I brush it when I'm waiting, because obviously my hair will be quite tangled after the week, because leaving hair just to do its thing without brushing it does tend to make your hair really cotty. And then when the bath's run, I will apply shampoo. The shampoos that I usually use are the Pantene Pro V shampoos. Literally, I've been using them for so long. They're really good for curly hair and thick hair. This bottle says it just makes your hair smooth and sleek, and it's the normal thick hair. This definitely works a treat. It's gentle on my hair, which is really good, and it's just a really good shampoo, and I've been using it for so long. It's always either Pantene or Timotei, depending on which one my mum buys, but they're both really good for my hair type. Timotei as well, the same as Pantene. They just work really well for my hair. So they're the shampoos that I use. and I also use the conditioners that go with them too. After I've washed my hair, I will usually kind of towel dry it a little bit but gently and then leave it natural. I'm now going to move on to the products that I use when my hair's dry, starting with dry shampoo. The one I use is called Batiste and it's like that. I'm not the biggest fan of dry shampoo. I find that it makes me feel a bit more grotty than before I even use it, which isn't really what it's meant to do. But when I'm feeling absolutely desperate for it, like when I'm in the middle of school and my hair feels just greasy and I feel really grotty, this is usually my last resort. I'll only ever use this when I'm desperate for it, but it's always good to have it on you. The products that I use on my hair when I'm using heat are these two. They don't match. This is for when I'm curling my hair. It may sound stupid, but when, say, one of my curls looks really kind of flare and then the others look really tight, I'll use my straighteners to curl it just to make it fit in more with the rest of my hair, because it looks a bit random when I've got one strand of hair that's being a bit annoying and then the rest of it's really curly. I use my straighteners then just to curl it and get it in the right shape. Before I do that, I will use this Clinol or Clinol, I can't pronounce it. I can never pronounce anything, let's face it. ID Style Texture Hot Curl Protection Spray, and it looks like that. I got it from the Clothes Show Live a few years ago. It doesn't let the heat dry out my hair, it protects my hair really well. And when I'm straightening my hair, I use Tony & Guy's Iron It Heat Defense Spray. This is really good too. It doesn't let the heat dry my hair. It does its job really well. It protects my hair. This is really good. The hairdryer that I use is this bad boy. It's a Revlon hairdryer. It just has all the normal settings and it's really good. I don't use it alone, as I've said earlier on in the video, just because it makes my hair frizzy if I use it on its own. Whenever I'm using the hairdryer, which is kind of rare, I will use a diffuser. I'll only ever use it when it's on a cold, rainy day. So yeah, this is what I do when I'm drying my hair, and this definitely conquers frizz. There's no frizz there, just plain curls, so it works really well on my hair. So I hope this video has been helpful for any of you who wanted to know what I do with my hair and what my hair's like, and yeah. I've really enjoyed filming it. It's been nice to share with you about my hair, and yeah. Comment, rate and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!